What's going on, guys? I am live here on the YouTubes. I was gonna make a video, but I was like, you know what, this might be good for a discussion. So just popped on in. So what I want to talk about today is Ayesha Curry's recent interview with the Red Table Talk panel. Jada, her mom, Willow, and matter of fact, it was more than just Ayesha Curry. I don't know how many of you guys seen it. Didn't watch the entire episode. I watched like a good 8 to 9 minutes to try to get to the bottom of why everybody was on Ayesha Curry's neck. Like, why was they saying, like, I'm seeing stuff on Twitter, people talking about she's a pick me, and I'm talking about they just going in on her. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit of the clip as to why she's gone viral, because she said a couple of things. Like I said, I went past all, they do the intros and, they kind of getting acquainted and all that other good stuff. So she started out saying basically she didn't like the other, like, groupies were always flaunting around her man, like constantly throwing themselves, lurking, waiting for the opportunity with Steph Curry. Ayesha Curry is Steph Curry's wife, for those who don't know. That I understand, and I don't think that's why she was going viral, why she's a trending topic right now. What's going on, everybody? So let me try to play the snippet that I'm speaking on, since we got a good bit of people in here. Let's see. And I'll just kind of preface it so you guys know what to listen for. Here we go.
I really looked at it that way. I really had to have
what we would see in the
more compassion and more understanding.
Something that really bothers me and, like, honestly has given me a sense of a little bit of an insecurity is the fact that, yeah, like, there are all these women, like, throwing themselves, but me, like, the past 10 years, like, I don't have any of that. Like, I have zero, this sounds weird, but, like, male attention. And so then, like, I begin to internalize it, and I'm like, is something wrong with me?
You're
Like,
not looking.
what?
You're not looking. You're not even.
But
But I'm gonna tell you something else too.
Okay, so I know that was all over the place, man. I had a whole lot of stuff going on my phone. That was Ayesha Curry talking, in which she said something that bothers her is that she hasn't had any man in the last 10 years. And I suppose that's about the length of her and Steph Curry's relationship. She hasn't had any man show her any attention, like jumping her DMs, any of that. And on top of that, she said it would be nice if dudes would look at her whenever she went out. That seems to be why a lot of people are up in arms. Now, I'll be honest, y'all. I'm going to take her at face value because she's a grown woman. So I'm just going to give her the benefit of the doubt that she said what the hell she meant to say, which is that she would like it if other dudes outside her relationship would pay her some attention, some romantic attention, or, be checking for her, choosing on her. Because if I didn't do that, then I would say, you know what? I think what she meant was the imbalance is what bothers her. Everybody's flaunting around Steph Curry, but she essentially feels unseen, in which normal dynamics with a relationship is that the woman is like the beauty to her beast. She's the good looking one. Most times you see a man and a woman, the woman is so pretty, she's a bombshell. That's like her upside. While the man is supposed to be economically, sound and all that other good stuff, the woman is supposed to be like the trophy. But when it comes to Ayesha Curry, when she's out, I could totally understand, because she's with one of the top 3 most famous basketball players in the world, why she doesn't feel like that. She doesn't feel like she's the trophy between the two of them. Matter of fact, as a woman, when other women are attractive, she's looking at girls that she deems attractive, even more attractive than her, most likely, and saying, man, my guy gets inundated with those type of women. There's no way he looks at me and thinks I'm so beautiful, because I'm looking with my own eyes, and I don't think I can compare to those women. So she would like to feel like more of a match. She would like for it to be more on par. That's what I would... If I was giving her the benefit of the doubt beyond what she actually said, that's what I would presume. Now, let's deal with it at face value. I'm not for cutting her down or tearing her apart, because honestly, I think Ayesha Curry was just being 100% transparent and vulnerable, and that I appreciate. This is a woman, they had 3 kids. How many years of marriage they've been together? This is just an imperfection in their relationship where she has some level of insecurity, which she admittedly said. But I will be honest, it is somewhat problematic if you value attention outside your relationship. I'm not saying that you gotta be mad at somebody just giving you a compliment, but when you say it would feel good if other guys were checking for me, that I'm like, well, why? Because if you're in a relationship, shouldn't that feel like it's setting the tone for something that you don't want, for something that's going to be unwelcome? Like, whenever you are getting all pretty and sexy, if you were doing that in any way, was trying to do that because you want to turn somebody else on, your partner would have every right to feel uncomfortable with that. Like, why do you need to be appealing to them why would that be what you're trying to do? You know, I more so look at a lot of women who say, you know what? I hate the fact that my man doesn't show me enough attention. My man doesn't, check for me and give me compliments while I get all this attention from other guys, random guys. I look at women and I say, I know a lot of women that say I would trade all of that vain, lustful attention from dudes who don't even know her just for the attention of one guy who loves her through and through. However, Ayesha is saying she wants attention from other guys while she's not just in a relationship, but in a marriage. Now, I'm not saying she's a throwaway, that's a deal breaker, she's a bad woman. I'm saying that is problematic and that's something that needs work. And the fact that she was willing to be transparent and honest and vulnerable with that, I can appreciate, because that's a great place to come from. Like, she ain't perfect. That's okay. But if you want attention from outside your relationship, that's problematic, because what do you want to happen next? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in a marriage, what do you want to follow that? So if I'm Steph Curry, I have an issue with that. Like, you want attention? Not that if somebody says nice hair, nice shoes, that you don't say you don't appreciate that. But if you're out and about and the guy is like for real checking for you, like, man, I think you sexy, or, hey, beautiful, how you doing, trying to flirt with you, I would think as a woman who is not entertaining any of that whatsoever, that's going to be uncomfortable, because now you're getting ready to have to shut something down, possibly hurt some feelings. He might get mad at you, because that's all that's coming next is you getting ready to reject him and shut that down. Why would that be something that you blush over? You want guys to look at you? Nah. So I could look at Steph Curry and say, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Where your woman ain't getting enough attention. But at the same time, we just go on what she said. She said it would be nice if other guys looked at her. If she just went out and had guys looking at her, she wants that. No, sweetie. Between you and your man, that's the only ones that you should want to look good for once you married. Call me what you want, man. And I love Ayesha Curry. I love what she represents. I love how she carries herself. I love all that. But ain't nobody perfect, and it's okay that she's not perfect. But that ain't to be condoned. And maybe that's just her ugly truth, and that might represent where a lot of women are at, but that doesn't mean it's not problematic. So even if say you're not getting what you want at home, if anybody in here been in a relationship where you weren't getting those compliments, you weren't getting that affirmation that you were beautiful that day, you weren't getting the acknowledgement of your new hairstyle, but people outside your relationship was doing that for you, did you not feel like, it's like bittersweet, like, thanks, be nice if my man noticed it? She didn't mention Steph Curry as being a problem and not giving her enough attention. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what you think, man. I'm not reading into it too much, man. I'm just thinking beyond the surface level. And anytime you think deeper than what other people do, they're going to say that you're reading too much into it. You're thinking too much into it. No, I'm just not a surface level type of motherfucker. I'm going to always be analytical, man. Process things on a deeper level, higher vibration. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'll holler at y'all later. Y'all be good. Hold on. Before we go, so everybody wants to be desired. Yes. But when you're in a relationship, not just a relationship, when you're married, who do you want that desire to come from? Like me, I'm a public figure now, so it's a little bit different, but not really. Like, if I'm on a personal level in a personal interaction with a woman and she's expressing romantic, lustful, non-platonic interest in me, it makes me uncomfortable as hell. You know what I'm saying? It really does, because now it's like, oh man, now we have nothing else to talk about now. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't want that. I don't like that stage being set. If I'm at an event or something like that, again, that's different because I'm a public figure. So, okay, cool. But if I'm sitting there, I don't know, and I'm just out at the grocery store and some woman comes up to me and wants to tell me how handsome I am and da-da-da-da, I'm very uncomfortable. Like, thanks. Please don't try anything else, because now I'm going to have to possibly embarrass you by saying, no, I'm married, I'm not interested, no thank you. So no, I don't want to be. Yeah, you want to be desired, but it matters who that desire is coming from. If you're in a committed, faithful relationship, and you're not just committed physically, but also mentally, it matters. That's what I'm saying. It should matter. Y'all let me know what you think in the comments. Though, I'll let y'all later. Y'all be good. Let me figure out how to shut this thing down. All right, got it. Peace.